Good morning. Good morning. And this is again, we welcome you to the Code and Hash channel. And now, today's topic, you are going to see about object cloning in Java. That is, object cloning is the core concept which relays behind the success of Java programming. So, what about this object cloning? Cloning is nothing but taking an exact copy of anything. Okay, and biologically it defines that the cloning can be done with the help of any type of cell. You can take a cell from any body, it may be a living thing, and based upon that cell features, you can make the cell divide into more number of cells, and you can make the exact copy of that living thing in the form of a cloning. Similarly, what can you do in the case of your object cloning? The object cloning is the way to create an exact copy of the object. Okay, object cloning is a way to create the exact copy of an object. So what is this object cloning? Why it is needed means, in the case of Java, all the programming, whatever you do, it will be taken in the form of objects. Okay, whatever you do programming, everything can be accessed with the help of objects. So the functions or the operations what you are going to apply also it depends upon the objects. Now, for example, if you have created a string, if you have created a string, for example, I'll just type it over here. If you have created a string, and for the string class you might have created, you will be creating any you will be creating any uh, objects. For example, if you are creating two string objects, that is if you are creating two string objects, that is string s1 comma s2. Okay, here I have created two strings called s1 comma s2. Now these two are objects, and these two objects belongs to the class string, but we cannot say that these two objects hold the same data as well as the same operation it is going to do. It can have some other operations also, but if I want to replicate this s1 data into an s2 object, that is, if I want to replicate the s1 data into the s2 object, then it can be done only with the help of this object cloning. So how does it can be done means, there is a method called clone of. There is a method called clone of method. Okay, this method helps you to clone an object. So what is this method? Where does this method lies means, this method is one of the inbuilt method of the object class. Object class is nothing but the parent class of all the classes which is available inside Java. Java contains as we know that Java contains predefined classes, predefined built-in classes. Among those predefined built-in classes, object is the predefined built-in class, and this class is considered to be the parent class of all the classes which are available inside Java. So what about this Java object class means, this object class contains a method. It contains many more methods, and one among the method is the clone of method. That this clone of method is available inside this object class. Now, how to implement this clone of method? This Java contains certain packages like applet, util, etc. One among the packages, lang, built-in packages, is the lang package. This lang package contains an interface called clonable. Contains an interface called clonable. And this clonable interface only contains this method called clone of method. Okay, it contains the method called clone of method. The clone of method is defined inside the object class. This object class contains an interface called clonable, and this interface only defines the clone of method. So what is the syntax of a clone of method? This is the syntax of the clone of method. Protector, it is access specifier is protector, and it is return type is an object, that is object class object, and clone of method, it throws clone not supported exception. It is it will be seen in the later sessions. Okay, in the next session you will be seeing about what is meant by exception. Now what about this clone of method? What does it does means, this clone of method, it is going to do a task, built-in task. What it does just create an exact copy of the object. Okay, it does creating the exact copy of the object what you have done. For example, if I am creating a class like this, if I am creating an object like this, string, as we said, s1. Okay, I have done certain operation in this string. Now I want to take up this object, and if I want to clone, what I can do is, just I can do like this, s1 dot clone of. Okay, if I did so, then it will be returning an object. So I am creating an object, s2 is equal to s1 dot clone of. What does this mean? S1 is the object what I have created, and I am copying this s1 object into s2. Okay, I am copying this s1 object, and I am creating another object called s2. Now s1 and s2 contains the same exact copy of the objects. Okay, but what is the difference between using a new keyword and this means? When you are performing the same thing with the help of new keyword, okay, when you are going to perform this with the help of new keyword, there it takes the processing time. There is a lot of processing time taken. Okay, and that's why we are using this object cloning instead of using this new keyword. Okay, instead of using this new keyword, we are going to use here the object cloning. Okay, now what are the advantages of object cloning? We have certain advantages of object cloning, that is, you need not write a lengthy and repetitive codes. Instead, you can use the abstract classes to create more objects, that is using your clone of method. Okay, and second thing is, if you are going to copying certain objects that is already developed from an old project, if you are going to take it, just you take that method, define it in the parent class, and you can define using the clone of method, so that you will be getting the data. Okay, now the clone of is the fastest way to make a copy array. And what are the disadvantages of the object cloning? Definitely when you are going for an advantage, you will be having the disadvantage too. So what is the disadvantage means? When you are going to use the object or clone of method, you have to define this clonable interface. Okay, clonable interface, you have to take it over. So when you are going to use the clonable interface, generally it should accept the clone not supported exception. You have to define these things. And you are going for clonable interface, then you have to use these some of the disadvantages which is being given here. And this is the explanation for a program. I have given a program here. The program is nothing but student 18 implements clonable. This is the class we have created. It implements the clonable interface, and here you have done this, and you have used this method here, object clone return dot super dot clone of, nothing but this will return the copy of the super dot clone of, means super refers to the parent method, sorry, parent class. This parent class is clonable, so from there it returns a copy of the object. This is what the meaning of this particular program, and this is a concept behind your clone of method. Okay, object cloning. Thank you.